What is going on, everybody? It is the night of the 20th. Yeah. And I'm back in Houston after driving since this morning. I only slept 4 hours in my car in the Challenger, which is not, that is not a comfortable car to sleep in. I look forward to getting my actual car when I get home. I wish it was as new as this car, but it's still going to be fresh and it's what I dreamed of. And it's only going to be something I drive for people are going to think I'm crazy, but like 3 to 6 months. And it's still a nice car for the amount of time I'm buying it for, but it's just because if I my credit still sucks, so I'm paying a high interest at first, and then I'm going to pay a lower interest as I improve my credit and overpay on my payments. So it just depends. There's no ceiling to the limit of money I can make. And as time goes on, and if people listen, maybe they'll find out how I did what I did. But the main theme of this video is why I chose to be an athlete, influencer, social media guy. And it starts with this. I actually hated social media up to a few years ago because I would see people on Facebook with thousands of friends, and it'd be like, you don't even know, like, an eighth of these. When we were partying 18, 19 years old, yeah, we definitely talked to hundreds of people at a time and met people and followed them. But as time goes on, they just become nobody in your life, right? And I'm just staying at a Holiday Inn. It's a nice little small Holiday Inn. And Houston is the best hotel prices by far, and nice hotels for under $100 a night with a couch, tables, chairs, everything, fridge, a bigger fridge too, and a nice bathroom, which is difficult in every other state, I promise. But I chose this route because I saw all these other guys on. I went to jail 2015 for the first time for 2 months. Well, a couple weeks before that, then a few months. Yeah, I'm jailbird, I know. And these guys were working out with weight bags, water bags, wrapped in blankets and shit. And I was like, I might as well get down on that. I've always, in the back of my mind, knew I was a handsome guy, and I was like, I really feel like if I got jacked, it would just complete my image and allow me to do something different. And I was right. And I just didn't have the vision, the determination. I doubted myself, especially being around, I swear to God, being around other people, trying to be like them and keep up with them. And then you realize you got to find your own thing and keep up with yourself. Keeping up with yourself is the hardest part. I'm chasing myself so goddamn hard, if that makes sense, like to the point where I'm losing sleep over it. I have to use things to help me with sleep now and have me give energy. It's nuts. I'm gonna be 32 years old soon, but I worked at a car wash I worked at Subway when I was 15. I worked at a car wash when I was 16 for many years. I was a pizza delivery driver for many, many years, and that was awesome because I did some other things to make money while I was delivering pizza. That led to my CD past. I guess some people would say everything they say is a gateway, right? So essentially, I had gotten in trouble in 2015. I was, 24, 25, in and out of jobs, outside jobs, inside jobs, landscaping, concrete stamping, painting, roofing, landscaping, and I gave up most of these jobs after weeks, and it wasn't even. Sure, I hated doing physical labor in that sense, and everything I do now is physical in a way. Well, it is physical, it is labor, and it's physical, but it's different. It's my own energy and time I put into it. It ended up boiling down to me not being like, I didn't like being talked at. It seemed like all these guys wanted to talk at you. They didn't want to talk to you. They didn't want to take their time, and of course they don't, because they're not enjoying their job either. And then the boss, the guy that runs everybody, is so busy that he doesn't have he's got his money, he's comfortable, he doesn't feel like he has to take time to take care of his employees. And me being a guy now that has over 40 clients, some of them I never talk to because service just does its own thing for them. Some people really need the advice. Most of these people need advice even if they don't think they do. So if you're reading it or watching this, you need freaking help. No matter how good looking you think you are, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this, man. You don't become an official influencer or an athlete unless you're traveling and networking. I swear to God, it doesn't come into a full circle until you do that. And then once you do that, you have to keep doing it. You have to keep going further and further. Like, I haven't been to California yet. I've been dominating Florida and in Texas, and then up by where I live, I run that shit up by where I live. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I've been putting in a lot of hard work to put people on from my hometown, from Rochester, and got quite a few people going strong from there, and I'm glad to be able to do that. I'm glad to be able to position to help put people on and give them a voice in this industry, because social media is a pretty wacky game, and ultimately at the end of the day, I'm trying to settle the score. I hated what social media was about for years. I still hate all the people that use it for the wrong reasons. I try to use it for the right reasons to help others do the same thing, accomplish goals and dreams. I'm not here to be a role model, but I got into it because I was a felon. I didn't have any college education. I didn't respect working for anybody. I didn't feel like working from the bottom up for people being who I was and how I looked. It just felt offensive to me. So someone had reached out to me a little over a year ago about getting into some marketing thing for my account, and sure enough, within months it took off. I was signing contracts after 3 months. No ambassadors, straight to contract. That's a hard thing to do, but I did it. I got my following up and my engagement up pretty quickly, and but I went through so many damn companies, and I was like, where's my identity? What do I do? And then once again, here we are. I've decided that I'm better off being independent, or if I'm going to work with somebody, we're partner 50-50. I'm nobody's employee, we're partners, or I own part of your company. That's the way it is. I make too much money independently now, and I can keep making more. It's all dependent on time and my efforts. So for me to work with a brand, they got to be paying me at least like 10 to 20% of what I make, and I'm not rich, but damn, how am I going to do so much work for you and I do so much work for myself and can earn 5 to 10 times much as more, you know what I mean? So it has to be a brand that outfits me and something that I believe in and like the look of. So really, we're only rocking with supplements right now with the C4 thing, and then there's something else in the works, and we're closing it off from there. I'm not taking contracts that are based on sales and links and codes, which is what a lot of people are going to be starting out with. That's what you're going to start with until you got to get your following up and your numbers up. However you do it, I swear by it. You got to be the hottest, you got to be the most popular, the strongest, the leanest, the sexiest. You have to be the best of one of those or all of them. I'm not the leanest, but I'm just a fresh ass dude, and I tell it how it is, and there's no one else out there like me. So I have my own niche. You got to find your own niche, even if you think it's something stupid. So I got into this a little over a year ago, 1,000 followers. Here I'm at Houston, traveling the country, road tripping. That's my specialty. That's my niche. I'm the traveling badass fitness influencer, fitness road trip influencer. Yeah, and it's gonna evolve into so much more than that by the end of this year, man. Just watch. I want it to be. I just want this to be huge. I don't want it to be just about fitness, because I've come to find out fitness is pretty small and fake, and seen a lot of this shit in person, and I'm just like, this ain't what I thought it was gonna be. But maybe that's how it's gonna be with everything I find in life. I don't know. Anyways, now you guys know how I got into being an influencer. Oh, part of it was I read a lot in prison. I had a lot of time in prison to work out and get in shape there, and that's when I was like, I got this. I'm stronger than average dudes. I'm good looking. Guys are commenting saying I look like Superman, this and that. So I was like, man, I know I got something special, and here we are. I'm gonna keep working with it. I hope everybody's liking it. If you don't like me, I don't like you. There's probably a reason for it. I'm not doing nothing wrong. You just wish you could be me or something like that, or I screwed your wife or something. I don't a lot of people's wives be getting excited these days. It's not my fault. It's hard to not be impressed with a young man on his come up and not give a shit about anything else. That's just the nature of it for you guys out there. If you're 25 or younger, you're not going to get respect from a real woman. If you're even, you got to be in your late 20s, early 30s, and really be doing something special with your life for a real woman to love you and want you. And that's a hard one to get. So that's a little mental note out there for you younger guys. You don't think I'm, a guy with over 30 some clients, females, all different ages. You think they'd be rocking with me and spending money with me if they didn't think that, or if they thought I was a sick dude? No, absolutely not. So find your purpose in life, make it be about something good, try to add value to someone's life, or else it's going to be a lot tougher for you to get to the top, because the guys that you see at the top are doing a lot of stuff for other people. Make a mental note of that. Have have a great night.